Let's begin today's hip session. There are 3 moves. It's a follow along video, so if you do need more time, press pause, then just press play when you're good to go. The first one is in an all-4 position, and it's called a hip cars. We're going to be working the full range of motion, working a full range of motion in the hips. Very good movement. Hands under the shoulders, engage your core, so stiffen the abdominals. The first phase of the movement, you bring the knee towards the elbow, then keeping the hips nice and straight, so you don't want to sway the body like this. Engage core, hips straight. You're moving the foot out, moving the leg out as much as you can. Then when you feel it's enough range for you and your body, this is where you bring the leg back to the middle, then back to the start. That's one phase of the movement. Then we do the opposite. Hip extension. Keep the foot tucked in. Then you go around like you did. Keeping the hips forward. Keep turning the foot, keep turning the leg towards the elbow. Then back to center. That's quite hard to do while you're talking. We're going to do 5 each leg, okay? So all of that forward and then back was 1 rep, 5 of them. Ready? It might feel a bit awkward at first, but you will get the movement eventually. Let's begin. Let's open up those hips. 3, 2, hands under the shoulders. Engage your core. Let's do a first movement. Moving the leg out. Then when you're ready, turn that leg back in. And then back. Nice. Now hip extension, opposite. Leg draws back. Now bringing the leg, I always imagine I'm stepping over a box. Towards the elbow, back to center. Let go of the arms. Reset. Other leg. Elbow in. Back to the center. Keep it very slow, controlled. Notice my tempo is very slow. And then opposite way, hip extension. Turn the leg out towards the elbow. Back down. Reset the arms. Other leg. Rep 2. You'll notice as you progress and as you keep doing the movement, the hips will start waking up. Now we go opposite, hip extension. Keep engaging the core, hips facing forward. If your hips want to sway, you're going too much, you're going too intense. Reset the arms, nice. Other leg. Let's go. Really just isolating this hip capsule. And when I say isolating it, that means we've really got to keep those hips still, facing forward. Opposite way, hip extension. Reset the arms, good. Rep 3. Trust me, your hips, they're going to feel beautiful after this. Leg draws out. And notice as well which side feels tighter, because the tighter side, after today, maybe do a few more reps on that side to balance out the body. Hip extension. Reset the arms, other leg. Keep going strong. So for me, this is my tighter side right now. So after this, I might think, yeah, definitely more on the right side. Reset the arms. It's a lot on the arms as well, eh? 2 more, we're nearly there. Knee draws in, moving it out. The other 2 moves will feel like a doddle compared to these. Hip extension. Keep the core in. Straight in other side. Hip extension. Reset the arms. Oh, this is it. Last one. Number 5. With technique, with good form, with braced core, with the hips facing forward, try and go as deep as you can. Go in. Sorry, knee in. So we're getting mobility, stability, and strength as well. Hip extension on this last side. Reset the arms. Nice. Then on the last leg. Straight in, hip extension. And off the arms, reset. Whew! How'd that feel? Nice. Right, so we've just woken up our hip capsule. Now we're going to go into another hip opening, which is one of my favorites. We're going to come into a stance like this. Now, the back foot wants to be in because this will feel like an anchor. If it's there, you can't get too deep into the movement. But this little, let's say, hack there, moving the foot in, now you have a bit more, let's say, of an anchor to move into the position. So get into this position right now, turning the foot in, supporting the knee. This foot you can maneuver around depending how tight you are on the hips, but bearing in mind we just opened them, so they should feel pretty good. Once you're in this position, let me just show you too. We sit with a tool posture into this hip, holding there. So what we're going to get here is a stretch here if you're tight, and a stretch into the hip capsule as well. Hold for about 2 seconds, then come back out. Okay? And we're going to do about 5 repetitions once again. The next 2 will feel like a doddle compared to the first one, but your hips are going to feel great. Ready? Tool posture, brace your core a little bit, sit into it. If you need to maneuver this foot, no problem. Work where it's comfortable. Little hold, then back, ease out. Inhale, brace. 2, 1, exhale out. Inhale, brace. 1, 2, 3, very good. 2 more. And out, nice, there's 4. 1 more, in. 1, 2, and out, nice, good. So you should really feel that, especially on the outside of the hip, in the groin, and on that other hip flexor. So now let's move to the other side. So step out. Remember your anchor point, foot comes in. Same again, 3, 2, 1. Sit, brace, 1, 2, back out, nice. Sit, 1, 2, nice. And again, 1, 2, beautiful. 2 more, inhale, brace. 1, 2, back out. Last one, inhale. Sit into it, 1, 2, and back out. Lovely. Ooh, good. We have one more to do. This one, we're just gonna do one round for 15 reps. It's gonna go nice and quick, and it's called a Buddha squat. You can use frog squat interchangeably with this exercise. So what you're gonna do, into a standing position, move your feet where you feel comfortable enough would be your squat. So your natural squat position. Then all you do is place the elbows between the knees, like so, and then hands like you're doing a prayer. And the Buddha squat, you sit into it, push the knees out slightly, elongate the spine, and then raise the hips. It's like a squat and a hinge, squat and a hinge. So let me show you 3 reps. You're here, you squat, little pause, hinge. Squat, little pause, hinge. Notice my spine's pretty neutral the whole time. And back up like that. 15 repetitions. Ready? Last set. 3, 2, 1. Elbows, prayer position. Push the knees out slightly as you squat. Let's go. And back up, hinge. 1. Just little pauses. 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel those hips working. 6, 7, 8. Keep that flow. Here's 9. 9. 10. 5 more. You got it? Feel them burn, right? 11. 12. Little rest there if you need. It's 13. 14. Got one more. You got it. And 15. Whoo! Wow, they open the hips up. And now just stand. See how your hips feel. Notice them loose. Turn the foot out, turn the legs out. Notice your squat position. But what you'll notice is how free those hips now feel. Hopefully any pain that you had has gone, any stiffness has subsided, and your just hips feel just better control of the body, and you can move around when you're walking, when you're running, when you're sitting, and there's just less impact here. If the hips are tight along the chain, the knee, the foot, even up to the spine, the shoulders, they're going to be affected as well. Remember, everything in the body affects everything. So if you tweak the foot, you change the pattern of the knee. Tweak the knee, change the pattern of the hips. So the point is, because we've opened the hips, the rest of the body, anywhere along that kinetic chain, now starts to work a bit better as well. So I really hope you enjoyed that, found it useful. Subscribe to the channel, please. And if you did find this valuable, drop a comment, let me know how you got on. But apart from that, I'll leave you there. I am Josh. See you soon, take care, and all the best.